Hi, hello. This is not a video I was intending to make, but here we are. So, if any of you guys have followed me on my Instagram or at markets or know me personally and stuff, you know that I have been making primarily jewelry, home decor, just sort of historically inspired gothic dark arts type of stuff. That is, until now. I've had an absolute blast making some little dragons and wizards and just some little tabletop gaming miniatures, because I have a big background in that and have been doing it for years and years since I was a little kid, and I've just started to kind of get back into it in the last year. But I've started to shift focus now into kind of expanding my jewelry shop and business into making little minis now, and that started off with these little guys. This whole venture started because one of my friends who takes blacksmithing and welding classes, the place where she does it, that also does glass blowing and cast iron smelting and that kind of stuff, they had a big sort of garage sale, I guess you could call it. They're getting rid of a lot of old tools and that kind of stuff, but they had this big old box that was full of all these fun molds and stuff, you can kind of see here, for lead or pewter. Doesn't really much matter. I used them for pewter and they worked fine, so good enough, I guess. But you can see that some of them had some little wizards and knights and barbarians, and there's even this big one over here that had a dragon. And here's I'm gonna put some little video of the molds so you can see all the fun stuff. But that's what kind of prompted this whole adventure to begin. And another thing to add too is, I forgot to ask if they knew at the time who sculpted these or where they came from. I'm sure they might know, but also maybe not. So I just love the fact that they're kind of unknown and just random sculpts that someone made and just kind of are coming out of the blue and then just being recreated and made and kind of being brought to life in a way that they potentially might not have been. The molds look like they were used at some point. They do have all the graphite on there, but I like the idea of finding these molds and then giving them a new life that they might not have had otherwise. That's just something that really makes me happy on the inside to do. I've been super excited about these and have gone through cast them all, and then also have made some little packages and stuff for all the miniatures. They're not really showing up, but you can see you've got Grumble the wizard there. I'll do some other little panning shots so you can see all the little cards and the miniatures and stuff. And then little paint guide and assembly stuff on the back. So I've been just super hyped about this. The last market I had this past weekend, I sold a couple at. People really loved them. So I'm going to be trying to make some more miniatures and kind of expand my portfolio into making some sort of gothy, weird, macabre type miniatures for D&D, war games, or just any sort of little tabletop 28mm game that's coming about in this sort of renaissance we've been having with weird little funky tabletop games. But anyways, that's all I had for this little video. I wanted to try and do some kind of little spinning Lazy Susan shots of all the models, so I'm gonna try and put a little montage at the end here of all those little goobers. But anyways, thanks for checking out this video. If you think these models look kind of fun and whimsical and stuff, definitely, by the time this video up, I don't know if they'll be on my website yet, because I'm still slowly adding products onto there. But if nothing else, hit me up on my Instagram. My Instagram will be linked below. Yeah, this is going to be the first of hopefully many miniature products.
I miss the cloud, watching the cloud.